The stars look so beautiful this morning. Oh, a letter from my prince? My Rose. Our latest adventures helped me
realize that jealousy and a lack of appreciation can lead to total disaster. But as you know, every story has a beginning. So I should start there.
Hey, little prince. Is it me or does it smell like sugar? No, not sugar. Caramel. Yeah.
I think you've just stumbled onto a clue. All we have to do is follow this delicious fragrance.
Do you think we found the planet of my dreams? The planet of sweets. A planet made of candy with caramel rivers, cotton candy clouds, and chocolate waterfalls, and of course lemon raindrops. Yuck! In my dreams, the grass tasted like licorice.
Let's follow the caramel scent anyway. Look, Fox. It's really odd. The sky is darkening.
Don't look now, but I think there's a huge storm on the way.
We better take cover.
Down there, houses.
It's strange. Something about them doesn't look right. Like they've been burned. Come on!
We're under attack!
I don't like the look of this one bit. I think we better find some shelter immediately.
Gee, you think? Do I have to remind you that these houses are charcoal? They won't protect us at all. Where are we going?
Over here!
Under those trees.
Hey, you! Quickly, over here! Move it! Hurry up!
Thank you. We're lucky you were here. What is that? Rain?
It's fire rain. We get one downpour every cycle. It's very dangerous, but we're safe here under these trees. So, what do they call you?
I'm the little prince. And who are you?
Solitus. I'm Rematin. I'm curious, though. What are you doing here?
Well, we're in pursuit of the snake.
The snake?
Let's just say he's a very unpleasant animal. But don't worry about that. Allow me to introduce my friend Fox.
A fox? I've never seen a real one before. There aren't any on our planet.
Oh, well, I don't mean to brag, but I've been told I'm the handsomest fox anyone's ever laid eyes on.
I'd heard foxes were clever, but boastful too, I see. My sister told me all about them. She's a great fabulist.
A fabulist? What does that mean?
Fabulists invent stories inspired by fabulums.
Fabu what now? Ah, who cares? If it tastes like caramel, I'll eat it.
Do you know where that smell of caramel is coming from?
It must be coming from Corp's workshop. It's not far from here. There, the firestorm has stopped. It's safe to go now.
You sure? Look at all those dark clouds, and why have the flowers closed? Oh dear.
That's incredible. These umbrella trees closed on their own.
Of course, and they'll open up again with the next storm. Come on, I'll show you my village.
Tell me, Solitus, on our way here, we saw some scorched abandoned houses. Did the fire rain burn them?
Yeah, those are old ruins from long ago when our houses weren't protected.
And where do you build your houses now so that they don't get burned?
In the middle of a Lacrimavoras plantation. That's the kind of tree we took cover under earlier. Thanks to them, our whole village is protected from the fire rain.
Or you could just walk around with a giant petal on your head like me.
No, one petal on its own can't do anything. The Lacrimavoras will only open and protect us from the fire rain if, well, if our emo bubbles nourish them.
Your what? Okay, do you think maybe you could summarize all this? I'm having a little trouble keeping up with all these strange words.
Okay, I'll start from the beginning. So, my sister Anima is a very talented juggler and storyteller. Whenever she performs, the Fabu-tree releases fabulums for her to use. These are the ball-shaped objects that she juggles, but they also contain words that help to inspire the amazing stories she tells. If the villagers listening to her are moved by one of her stories, they produce emo bubbles, which float up into the air and end up nourishing the Lacrimavoras. This ensures that the flowers will open up and protect us during future firestorms. And that is the story of the emo bubbles and Lacrimavoras.
So these trees open like giant parasols when someone tells a story?
Well, I don't know what a parasol is, but if you say so, it must be true.
Fox, do you know what this means? These plants actually feed on people's emotions. So, I guess, without your sister's stories, the flowers wouldn't open, would they?
No, and then we'd all be burned to a crisp like those ruins you saw on the road back there.
So Anima has very important powers, doesn't she?
Yes, it's true. She's someone important, but she doesn't have magic powers, just talent.
Talent?
To invent amazing stories from just a few words. Our mother used to do it too, but today Anima's the only one who's able to move us.
Who's that?
That's just Corp. He's collecting nectar from the Lacrimavoras. He makes excellent juice with it.
Hello! Greetings, strangers! And hello to you, young Solitus. Well, aren't you going to introduce your new friends?
Hello, I'm the Little Prince, and this is my good friend Fox.
You look thirsty, little one.
It smells really good.
Oh, new customers! It's my lucky day. A little welcome gift. Some delicious lacquer nectar. I'm anxious to hear what you think. Now, orange or strawberry?
I think the orange one sounds good to me. Thanks.
Sweet.
It's really delicious, Corp.
Here's one for you, Solitus. Prepare your taste buds for my newest, tastiest creation, Violet.
No thank you, Corp. I'm fine. I only like mint.
The people in this village are totally lacking in taste. Come, my Grooks, let's go home. You'll see. Soon they'll all bow down before my talents.
This stuff's so delicious.
Corp sure is easily offended.
Yeah, he's been acting kind of weird lately.
Do you know why?
I don't know for sure, but it has something to do with being jealous of my sister. I think he'd like to be as gifted as she is.
And yet it takes a lot of talent to make fruit juice that tastes so yummy, wouldn't you say?
I completely agree with you there, Fox.
Ungrateful bumpkins. No one respects what I do. I'll show them what I'm capable of. At least this little prince showed some appreciation for my orange lacquer nectar.
You had best beware of that boy. He's a hypocrite. At first, he'll tell you your lacquer nectar is sublime, but in time, he'll treat you with the same disdain the Emotans do. In their eyes, you're nothing more than a vulgar candy maker. You're not going to let them ignore your immense talent, are you?
No, it's about time this stopped. I'm fed up with all those disapproving looks.
Come now, you mustn't lose patience, Corp. Trust me, just a little more work and a lot more lacquer nectar, and everything you've dreamed of will be yours. Soon everyone will admire you, just as you deserve.
Yes, it's true. and then they'll really respect me.
Certainly. You'll become the single most important emoton.
More so than Anima?
Of course. You're 1,000 times more gifted than she. But beware of the little prince. He's dangerous. If I were you, I'd watch him rather closely.
Solitus, you coming to hear your sister?
The show's about to start.
Well, let's go. I promise you won't be disappointed. This is our theater, and in the center there, that's the Well of Fabulums. Come on, I'll introduce you to my sister. Anima!
Hey there, little brother. I see you've made some new friends. How do you do? Welcome to our village. I can't talk now, but we'll catch up later. The Fabulums are about to appear, and I have to take my place. Please, find yourselves a seat and enjoy the show. Good evening. Once again, it's time for the Fabulums to float out of the well. A new tale is about to be woven. Are you all ready to hear it? Yes? Are you sure? Okay, then here we go.
How many shows a cycle does she do?
Normally she does just one, but lately the Fabulums have been appearing 3 times a cycle. So Anima's been telling 3 times as many stories.
Then, the cycle of the Fabutrees changed?
Yes, but so far it's all good. The extra emo bubbles have been nourishing the wild Lacrimavoras.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, the hour has come for Fabulums! A long time ago, there existed a mysterious and magical island that couldn't be found on any map.
Oh, it's even more beautiful than I'd imagined.
She's really gonna invent a story from those little bubbles?
And on this island lived kind people who were always happy. The secret of their joy was a unique and wonderful bird whose song instantly warmed the hearts of everyone who heard it. Not even pain or suffering could resist the inspiring melody that sprang from this extraordinary bird. But then one day, the animal disappeared.
Hey, look at that. Flying over their heads. Those are emo bubbles.
The inhabitants of the island looked everywhere, in the mountains and the forests and even under the sea. Huh? But
Nothing's coming out of the well. That's not normal.
What the changes? Sick? What's going on? This isn't how it's supposed to be at all.
They're all disappearing.
What? Everything was going fine until now. What's wrong?
Stay calm. No plan is foolproof, Corp. Why grumble? Without Fabulums, Anima is nothing.
But the planet and my life's work will be in danger if the Fabutree doesn't produce the words. And if I tell the Emotins what I've done, I'll be banished.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't understand what's going on. Lately, the Fabulums have been rising 3 times a cycle, but now not a single word.
We're doomed. This means the Lacrimavoras won't be able to open, and we won't be protected.
Without your stories, we're all in danger.
Someone will have to go down into the well.
Yes, perhaps the lovely Fabulist should go.
But it's very dangerous.
Yes. With a little luck, she may get stuck down there forever.
Anima, please, you have to finish your story. But I can't, not without the Fabulums. But rest assured, we still have some time before the next storm. I'll find a solution.
Excuse me, I have an idea. What if I drew some Fabulums for you? Could you continue your story?
No, I'm afraid not, my friend.
Let the little prince help you.
I'm sorry, but It's what I was afraid of. Thank you, but I need the words from the real Fabulums. Otherwise, I can't weave a story.
So you're going to just sit there and do nothing? What are you waiting for? Anima, why don't you go down into the well and see what's wrong?
If I go down, I might never come back up. And then who would tell stories to the Emotins? Why don't you go?
It's not my place to go. But while we're on the subject of giving orders, allow me to give you one of my own. Pay more attention to your little brother.
Me? Oh.
It may be nothing, but I've seen him hanging around the well a lot lately.
Instead of arguing with one another, what if I went down into your magic well?
You? This doesn't concern you, boy. The Fabulist fixes problems with the Fabulums.
As for you, go home. I'll deal with you later. So what's Corp
The
talking
evening
about?
was off to such a good start. I have the sneaking suspicion that the snake is behind all of this.
I think you're right, but I wonder who could be under his influence. No one on this planet would ever dare interfere with this ancient ritual.
Yeah, it's weird. There's definitely something out of whack here.
Ready for a little visit down the well?
Down there? Strange as it sounds, plummeting into a giant dark hole in the ground isn't exactly on my wish list. The locals don't even want to go, so why should we?
Solitus?
Huh?
Solitus! Solitus!
Anima, what happened?
I got mad at him because of what Corp said, and he ran off yelling that he'd never come back.
Don't worry. My finely honed fox instincts will track him down.
We looked for Solitus all night long. Tirelessly searching every hidden recess of the planet. But he was nowhere to be found.
By dawn, we had all collapsed from fatigue.
Anima?
Solitus! Solitus! Solitus!
He isn't here, but we will find him.
If something's happened to him, I could never forgive myself.
Don't cry. I'm sure we'll find him safe and sound very soon.
What if he went down the well?
He couldn't have. We would have noticed him. We were standing right by the well last night.
Legend has it that there are other entrances down into the well. Solitus is a very curious boy. Maybe he found one of these secret passages and then went down to see it.
It's possible. Yes.
Corp even hinted Solitus might have something to do with the disappearing Fabulums.
I'd be surprised if that were true. But let's head back to the well. If you still want to go down it, we can.
Hey, check it out. There are faucets on the Lacrimavoras.
These are the same ones that Corp uses to extract the lacronectar from the plantation trees near our village. But I had no idea that he was tapping the wild Lacrimavoras as well. What's he doing with all that nectar?
Tell me, Anima, when do Lacrimavoras produce their lacronectar?
Within a few minutes of opening, I should think. The trunk fills up with lacronectar and then Corp just has to help himself.
So more Fabulums means more emo bubbles are being produced by the villagers and nourishing the wild Lacrimavoras, which in turn is making more nectar.
Yes, exactly.
This little prince is an intelligent one, isn't he? A little too intelligent for my taste.
Gloomies. So, Corp, you're the one the snake has under his control. No!
Little Prince!
Good. Now you'll do exactly as I say.
Let go of me, Corp!
We need emo bubbles. So you, my dear, are going down that well.
What? Where's Anima?
Corp took her to the village.
Quick! We must catch up to them. Corp's definitely behind the disappearance of the Fabulums.
And now you're going down into this well. Is that clear?
I would go without hesitation if it wasn't likely to condemn you all. You know that if the Fabulums come back, I must be here to finish my story.
I don't care. You're going down that well.
It's probably your fault that the well isn't working anymore. Now let her go!
Who dares accuse me?
I'd have to assume that the snake came to pay you a little visit.
I have no idea what you're talking about, outsider.
Corp, I don't know why you'd risk the safety of the Emotins and put your planet in danger by making the Fabulums disappear. But I'm going to find out.
Let go of me, you filthy mutt! Let go! Ow! Get off me! That's enough!
No, wait! Fox! No!
My prince.
My Rose, the Gloomies threw Fox into the well, but fortunately, as I discovered when I jumped in after him,
The well was more of a slide than a bottomless pit.
Let go! Let go of me! You had better behave yourself. Fox? Fox! Can you hear me? Fox! A labyrinth. Well, since we're both in the same boat here, what do you say to a truce? Here's what I propose. You and me... Yes, you're right, we're enemies. But we could become friends until we find a way out of here. So, can you put our feud on hold? Hey, you! I could use your help. You Gloomies always seem to know exactly where we are. So, I need you to help me find my friend Fox, and fast!
Anybody there?
Is that you, Fox?
Little Prince! Little Prince! I'm surrounded by these weird doors. Where are you?
It's okay, I'll come to you. Don't move! Just keep talking to me.
Okay, it's what I do best. So that Corp guy isn't so nice after all, huh? I think we could be relaxing on a beach somewhere, enjoying a gooseberry snow cone, instead of being stuck in this neon labyrinth.
No, not now!
Huh? Hey, what's happening?
Don't move! I'm surrounded!
just for 10 minutes and you replace me with a gloomy?
Not now, Fox. It's okay. I think we lost them. Wow. It's incredible.
It looks like the place where the Fabulums are born. We found the Fabutree.
You're right. It's magnificent.
How do you like that? He finds a way out and leaves us trapped down here.
Don't worry. There must be more than one way out of here. Huh? Is someone there? Who's there? Show yourself! Come out! Solidus!
Huh?
What are you doing hiding down here? We looked everywhere for you!
Anima's worried sick. Hey, wait a minute. How'd you get down here anyway?
Please don't be angry.
I'm not upset with you, but we were very worried. What happened?
I came down through a secret passage that I found.
But I thought Emotins were forbidden to enter the well.
That's true, but I couldn't resist. I just had to see for myself what the Fabutree looked like. Now, because of me, our magical tree is really sick. During the next storm, the fire rain will destroy everything.
Why do you think it's your fault?
Because the wall was working just fine before I came down here.
Why didn't you tell your sister all of this?
Because I was too ashamed and scared. That's why I was hiding.
Have you touched anything since you started coming here?
No, never. But at first there didn't used to be as much water around the tree.
I guess that leaves only one other explanation. Someone else has been down here.
Someone else? Huh?
If anything happens to my brother or the little prince, it'll be your fault!
May I remind you, it was the little prince and his mangy fox who attacked me.
Where is my brother?
How should I know? Still up to no good around the well, I suppose.
You can't accuse him without any proof!
Either way, it's too late to find the guilty one. The fire rain will soon destroy everything. The only safe place is underground. You'd best all leave the village, and quick. Come now, Grooks, let's go home.
The important thing now is to try to find a way for the tree to make new Fabulums. All these big branches are strange. What purpose do you think they serve?
Well, before the water rose, Fabulums came out of these branches
And floated up through the air, all the way to the surface.
Yes, that's right. Except now, with all this water, the tree's drowned and nothing comes out. It's all my fault.
I was wondering what that awful stench was.
Hello, my boy. So, how is the galaxy's savior ever going to solve this little problem?
By cutting off your forked tongue and then taking a holiday.
Snake, you drowned the tree, didn't you?
Come now, little prince. You know I would never directly intervene.
Yes, I know. You had Corp do it for you. How did you convince him to do it? He relies on the Fabulums and emo bubbles. Without them, there's no Lacrinectar.
Manipulating people's feelings is mere child's play for me. You should know that. And since the Emotins love stories so much, I'm proud to say that the demise of their little planet will undeniably be the greatest of all tragedies.
You're jealous, because they're able to feel emotions that you never could, with your cold heart of stone.
You're wrong. Seeing this planet slip into chaos will move me beyond measure. I delight in misery.
Hurry, this way!
There's no point in fighting him. Let's go with Solidus.
Come on! This way!
That secret passage was well hidden. How did you discover it, Solitus?
I found it playing hide and seek with friends, but I never should have followed it down to the well. Now I regret it.
It's not your fault that the tree is dying. The snake is to blame for this. When is the next firestorm due?
The cycle is almost over.
Let's hurry to the village. We need to tell Anima you're okay. And I'd like a few words with Corp.
Anima!
I was so scared. Where were you? And how did the little prince find you?
It's a long story, Anima, and one we would love to tell you. But we have to go to Corp's place. He's responsible for all of this. I'm afraid he's behind the disappearing fabulums.
What? I don't believe it. He can't be involved in this. He needs the fabulums and emo bubbles for his lacronectar.
The snake is influencing Corp. We must go and see him. He's the only one who can still change the course of events.
The snake?
A big ugly worm who slithers around wreaking havoc in the galaxy. But the little prince and I are on his tail.
What can I do?
I need you to convince the Emotins to come back to the well and watch one of your shows. And we'll find a way to make the fabulums rise again.
But what if you don't find a solution before the next fire rain?
Trust us, Anima.
I'm coming with you. I know a shortcut that will save us time to Corpse.
Little Prince, Fox, take care of my little brother.
I never wanted this. The fire rain will destroy the entire village. Maybe I should go back into the well and reverse what I did.
No, it's too late for that. The Fabutree has drowned. You'd only succeed in arousing suspicion about yourself. And that's not what you want, now is it? And since you can't do anything about it, why not just flee like the others?
But my planet, my life's work, everything will be wiped out.
Exactly. Because sometimes you just have to accept the inevitable.
What have I done?
There's his house. Where's he going?
I don't know, but this is a golden opportunity.
Just checking. It's that yummy nectar juice.
There must be some kind of clue around here. Something that might tell us why Corp changed the rhythm of the Fabutree. Corp has made thousands of notes on his lacronectar. Solitus! A secret passage! There must be a hidden lever on one of these shelves. Now let's see.
Maybe that's where he hides his most delicious juices.
That's it!
So much for the hoard of juices.
It's a secret workshop.
Hey! These look like characters from a folktale my sister used to tell me. The tiger and the fox. So, I guess he must be using all that lacronectar for sculpting all these giant animals.
The tiger and the fox? That sounds like a wonderful story. Hey. I bet the fox wins. Tell the story.
Once upon a time, a tiger wanted to eat a fox. But the fox said to him, I was sent by the Emperor of the Sky to be the king of all animals. And if you eat me, you'll be sorry. The tiger didn't believe him, but the fox went on. Walk behind me while we tour the jungle, and you'll see that all the animals will be terrified when they see me. So off they went, the fox in front, the tiger behind. Of course, upon seeing the tiger, all the animals ran away because they were afraid of being eaten. The fox was counting on this, and he turned to the tiger and said, You see, they're all afraid of me. The tiger replied, It's true, Fox. I see that they're all terrified. I guess you have come from the sky, so I won't eat you.
What a great story. I love it. That fox sounds just like me.
It really is a terrific story, Solitus. But in order to carve all of the jungle animals, Corp would need an awful lot of lacronectar. And more emo bubbles, meaning...
More fabulums.
Maybe he didn't intend to drown the tree, but just make it produce more fabulums.
Very good, Smarty Pants. Now, if only that old tree hadn't become so sick, all would have been okay.
Put down your tools, Juice Man. The one sent by the Emperor in the sky is going to teach you a huge lesson.
Fox, I think we owe it to our friend here to explain the kind of mess he was in when he listened to the snake.
I see the strangers figured it all out. Thanks to the passage found by Solitus, I could enter the well without anyone seeing me. And I soon discovered that the more water I gave the Fabutree, the more fabulums it produced.
I hope they make it in time.
Anima told 3 stories per cycle, and the extra emo bubbles that were produced nourished the wild Lacrimavoras, and it was their nectar that I sculpted.
You want us to believe you did all that for a simple sculpture?
It's not just a simple sculpture. It was my life's work. After beholding my creations, the Emutins would see me as an artist and not just a juice maker.
You mean to tell me you disturbed a ritual that ensured the safety of your people for generations just to have your talent recognized?
At least, thanks to my sculptures, those ingrates would have understood who I am and would have respected me at last.
If you come and help us heal the Fabutree, you'll gain the recognition that you asked for.
I never meant to put the planet in such danger, but it's too late. What's done is done, and the Emotins will never forgive me.
It's never too late.
We can't do anything more for the tree. The snake told me so.
The snake has been lying to you since the beginning. He's controlling you.
Little Prince, you're so naive. Corp would never allow himself to be manipulated by a little boy.
Corp, just listen to your heart, and you'll know which one of us you should believe.
You tricked and confused me! Now go!
You disappoint me. Little Prince, the fire rain will soon be upon you. You're already much too late.
Quick! We have to go back into the well!
No! Please! Just wait a little longer! I'm going to perform another show, and I'm certain it will work this time.
But you said yourself that without the fabulums, you can't do anything.
But I just know the fabulums will reappear. Believe me, for the future of our people. My friends, please!
Hurry! The sky's filling up with fire! The storm's gonna hit any second now!
Solitus, you must go help your sister. Assemble the villagers around the well, and hurry up.
Thank you for coming, my friends. Let us be hopeful.
We're here.
Oh no, it's gotten worse. There wasn't this much water before. All I did was increase the flow of the irrigation from the spring so the tree would produce more fabulums.
Okay, if we just reverse what you did, everything should return to normal.
The spring is just on the other side of those rocks.
Come, my friends. Please, everyone, take a seat.
It won't budge! It's too heavy!
When I had stopped before, we were at the moment when the bird disappeared. The inhabitants searched for it all over the island, but to no avail. And without their bird of happiness, the people's sadness grew and grew.
Wait, I may have an idea.
Now I really have seen everything.
Their world became so sad and dreary that the inhabitants' hearts turned to
Fire
stone.
rain!
over there. Listen, fabulums! Yeah, it worked!
Song of the bird.
Listen, fabulums!
The children resumed.
Then one night, a young blonde boy appeared and told them that their happiness didn't derive from the song of their bird at all, but from the love that they felt for it. And the joy they experienced was always there in the bottom of their hearts. And magically, the children started laughing again, and the adults danced and sang. The inhabitants of this wonderful island were never sad again.
The first decision that was made was to block access to the secret entrance to the well, so that no one would ever be tempted to visit the Fabutree again. After that, Corp and Anima resolved their differences, and Anima asked him to show her his sculptures. Corp worked through the night to finish carving his jungle animal figurines and his solidified Lacrinectar scenery. All the Emotins went to Corp's workshop to get a look at his masterpiece. He created a scene from one of Anima's stories. But he didn't have quite enough nectar to sculpt all of the animals. One was missing. I'm sure you can guess which one. Proud as a peacock, our friend Fox played the part of a living sculpture. And against all odds, the Emotins were so moved at the sight of Corp's beautiful work that they began releasing emo bubbles into the air, just like they do when they listen to Anima's stories.
Did you know he could do this?
Everyone forgave Corp. They recognized his amazing talent. And now, not only did he make delicious fruit juices, but he was also, above all else, a true and respected artist. Then came time to say our goodbyes.
A little souvenir of our planet, a fabulum.
Thank you, Anima. But with your permission, I'd like to give it to Corp. For you, to forever seal your reconciliation.
Thank you, my young friend.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you so much. No.
What about me? Don't I get a little souvenir as well?
Of course, little furry one.
Sweet. A caramel would have been fine. But this chicken statue's way cooler.
My Rose, this adventure has helped me to understand that everyone possesses a particular talent. We just have to open our eyes to see it. I've attached a drawing of a light storm. A firestorm would be too dangerous for your beautiful petals. I hope we'll be together soon. Until then, be happy.
Oh, it's beautiful. My thoughtful prince. Hurry home.